I got them deep thoughts, giant jaw, sticky scissors, low bass.
I got them deep thoughts, giant jaw, sticky scissors, low bass, dope rhymes, big joints, shooting stars all day. Whiskey on the airplane, smoke when I land. Weed treats in my belly is my headphones jam. Deep thoughts, giant jaw, sticky scissors, low bass, dope rhymes, big joints, shooting stars all day. Whiskey on the airplane, smoke when I land. Weed treats in my belly is my headphones jam. As my headphones jam, yeah, my headphones jam. I said my headphones jam, jam. As my headphones jam, I said my headphones jam, yeah, my headphones jam.
Crossing states to chop weight, I'll be back in no time. Medicinal thoughts, provoked by hazy views. Illuminate my life through this cloud I'm blazing through. Got them deep thoughts, giant jaws, sticky scissors, low bass, dope rhymes, shooting stars. All day, whiskey on the airplane, smoke when I land. Weed treats in my belly is my headphones. Jam rhymes off the top, 30,000 feet up. Traveling state to state, still roll my weed up. Dreams like giants, too big to think of. This drink's good, try it. Go ahead, drink up. I party like a veteran. Pass that doobie, shit, I party like a veteran. Ask that doobie, this feeling like a sunny morning. Birds in the background, my lyrics like my spirit. Words I never back down. Love's in the family. Beats cold like snow days, making crazy noise for sticky scissors and low bass.
As my headphones jam, jam. As my headphones jam, I said my headphones jam, yeah. My headphones jam.
Go ahead and move them high tops. I'm dropping sticky rhymes till they turn the fucking lights up. Cruiser, cleaning.
Down in Denver, live at Casa del Smoke. This is the midday burn. Fired up. I'm Dr. D.B. Kush.
DJ Longhair don't care.
Jimmy.
V Jams on.
S.O.S. Smoke one, son. Well, how y'all doing today?
Jimmy!
How you doing? Chicky, yeah.
Doing good, putting the money machine together. Just keeps on getting bigger.
Bigger. Oh, yeah, bigger.
We're not going to be able to wake up pretty soon without making money.
I want to make money while I'm asleep. I got to fix that.
Okay, well, I guess that's what I meant. Wake up having made a bunch of money.
Sounds like that, Central. Blowing air out your ass and shit. Sounds like that.
It's not Dab Central today. We've failed somehow.
How's that?
I haven't dabbed yet. Have you?
Yeah, about 3 times.
I wasn't watching.
Oh, you.
Well, then I got my turn. I'm not shy. My turn. You need a turn, V-Jams?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
I
I
need
hit the button,
VJs.
because I'm about to do another turn. I've been just dropping.
I need a turn. Yes, indeed.
Doing too much work and not enough.
Yeah, me too. That's why I get up and drop one on it. Come right back over here, blow it out. Man, that was the greatest thing ever, just dropping on the electric dabber.
It works excellent too, man.
Excellent time. So, how was y'all evening last night?
It was good.
Mine was good. I went home early last night, sat down with the lady, you know, and she enjoyed that.
I bet you did.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you home early?" Hey, it was a pleasure. She was like ready to run and cook right there. And I was talking about I wanted some ribs, and she was going to cook them. I decided to go get some sandwich meat, super sandwiches.
Super sandwich?
Rich ribs tonight.
I know that's right.
Stay tuned. Why is my thing all stuck up?
Stuck up?
Yeah.
Like the chick you used to know in high school?
Yeah. Oh, I see why.
Oh, because she was sedity.
Yeah. She doing what she thinks she's supposed to do.
Yeah. So today we're going to rerun a dope commercial. Not commercial, but a dope interview from KJ the Comedian. It was really funny. And also our breaking track at noon today will be our Beezy the Beast.
Beezy the Beast?
Our Beezy the Beast.
That'll be hard.
We got a new one from him?
Yeah.
Beezy got some new out there?
Yeah. And then we got music from Miss Triggs.
I wonder where he's doing most of his shows these days.
RBZ. Beezy, if you tune in, man, you know the number here, man. Hit us up, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk with you. All right?
I think RBZ sent me a song featuring Slick LaFleur. Y'all remember Slick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's how they doing it. Because Slick said he was going to send something in here with him on it. Shouts out to your boy Slick LaFleur. Shouts out to all the young artists out there trying to get this in.
Right. Keep that grind in.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have to play the song with him Monday just because he told me he was going to send something. And I didn't realize that it was in there, so my bad, Slick. But I will add you to the breaking track at noon.
Slick
LaFleur. With some of that there fire.
Slick.
He told me, he said he had that unadulterated heat. I told him I couldn't tell till I hear it. So I guess he sent me something to hear. So that's what's up, baby.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So all of y'all out there in the world, I want to tell y'all SOS right out the door.
Smoke one, son.
I hope y'all feeling just as good as we are. I hope as you're going into this weekend, for us, we don't have to work as hard this weekend. I think I feel motivated that it's actually a lighter weekend.
It is like this weekend.
So I think, I'm going to do like V-Jams did yesterday, Sunday. I think we're going to go and hang out up at Blackhawk for a night.
Yeah, you're going to hang up for a night Sunday?
Oh.
Yeah, go take a
man.
Blackhawk night and do something other than work night and be away from town for other than work for once. So
I guess I'll see you when you get back.
yeah, I'll probably do that on Sunday and go walk around and hopefully $40 bring 4,000. Any investment will do.
A little dab will do.
Yep. I'm gonna mix that song out too, but I'm gonna go redo it over my boy. But a little dab will do. That song is coming alive. All I do is smoke. That's all I hear in my head. Smoke and smoke and smoke. Smoke and smoke and smoke. Smoke. Yeah. Oh.
That's some whistle.
Yeah.
Whistle. Get that alert.
And make sure you guys know too that the SOS coat drive, that's the SOS Save Our Streets. The coats are all over the town. You can find them at Medicine Man. You can find them at the Barbecue Shack. You can find them over off of Parker and Yale over at the cleaners. You can find them at
Over at Hampton.
over off of And you can find it at
Dave's Barbecue.
everywhere. They're all over town.
That's right. So if you see that coat for the SOS coat drive, that's Save Our Streets, and just donate a coat. You got an old coat sitting in your closet, I know you got a new coat that you just bought. Go ahead, donate to somebody who needs that.
Somebody's gonna be cold, so we want to help them out. One less person without that has a coat is good for us. The more people we can get a coat to,
Save Our Streets.
it's great.
Yeah. So, are we gonna do another thing with that blue with the phone people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to work with us. We want to work with them. Actually, I suppose
my phone yet.
You didn't even receive a phone yet?
Mm-mm.
It wasn't in 2 weeks wait? Huh? It's
But
been
you
2
know,
weeks now?
yeah, so it's probably gonna come sometime this week.
Right. He said 2 weeks. You
Yeah.
got like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ride them hard. They're some good people, man. They came out and gave a lot of good people phones.
Yes. Now tell me something. Now you got a phone. Did you put a phone number down on your thing, your application?
Yeah,
Was it a smartphone phone number?
yeah.
Have you received any type of text or extra emails or anything? See? They took your information and it didn't spam you. That's good.
Cause I cuss people out. It's not gonna do that to me.
That's the good thing about it. They didn't spam
I'm not the
you.
one to do that to.
That's right. Yo, spam you.
I'm not the best spam person.
Yeah.
Booyah tutu.
Yeah, I get like all type of crazy spam.
Is it ever hot for me?
Yes.
You gotta cool it down, man. So you know, I was reading a lot of news, and a lot of things just concerned you in the news. Like, it feels good to disassociate yourself from the news for a few days, for real. Like, you have to cut the news off. The news piss you off.
That's right.
The news sometimes
piss
can be
you off.
emotionally draining, emotionally. And sometimes you just want to slap the shit out the TV, but you don't want to break it. So you got to hold that slap back. You know, the shit people do. You know, you think
slap TV, man.
slap the shit out of TV.
Yeah.
Straight
I
up.
know what you mean.
If I could slap Dan Rather through the TV,
If it would have been the news from the TV yesterday making me upset instead of the darn neighbors that voted stupidly, I would have slapped the TV.
That's all right. After a while, it's gonna be
as
so
you see, I got
expensive.
a pretty good slapper.
You know what I mean? As a matter of fact,
I can slap the shit out you.
I need that doctor. I was super possible. I found my paperwork here. I got a couple of weeks. You said you did yours before, so yours should be almost expired if you got yours before mine. All right? Because I was at the 18th of January.
You might have had good. We went the same day, so
Yeah, 18th of January.
I received mine before you.
You received it before me because I wasn't able to use mine because I let mine expire. But you
Mine
didn't.
expires 2/16.
All right. 60 days, right?
Oh, so I guess I could just about do it now, huh?
Yeah, I should be able to do mine.
At the end of the month, at least.
Mine is the 18th of January.
Good. I'm gonna tell them to get me the voucher, so I can get my stuff and stuff and stuff. You know,
Yeah, so
stuff.
let's go ahead and get them vouchers and get them out there.
Get them out there.
Just hit us up at
Next.
bluntradioalive.com. Let us know if you
Next
need a doctor.
physical training moment.
Yeah, you need a doctor to get your red card. Just go ahead and hit us up at bluntradioalive.com and
Get your stuff and
get your
stuff.
Just send us a name and phone number. And what else?
Oh, your backside. You gotta put your head right up in it. Yeah, I know. It's me. I do that sometimes. I get you some of that bull crap.
Just send your name and your phone number, bluntradioalive.com.
And then don't forget your backside.
And we can get you a doctor visit.
Don't forget your backside.
You won't get spammed either. All right?
But if you forget your backside, you will. Because we're going to get you for that. You heard me?
You scare people, man. Say, oh, he ain't going to get me right back.
No, you're going to put your own head up your ass. Not going to do it. Well, I want to go up your ass.
That was a post somebody put up on that vote no for AA2.
Get your head up your ass.
It was talking about one of the guys with their head up their ass. You know what I mean?
Right, they did have their head up their ass. Knee deep level. smell shit from a mile away.
And with the millions, they made more millions. They was the one that was going to make out for having that tax anyway. They was going to make out like a big fat rat.
They made a lot of money.
Yeah.
I hope everybody on the vote yes side, I hope it come back to bite them in the ass.
Let them. It's going to do that. It's going to do that.
Are you trying to see if we have enough wax?
I was making sure there wasn't any crumble stuck on this one before disposing of it. Waste not, want not, right?
Yeah, want not, wait for me. I shall see. What is this? We're now going to dive into some Ghost Train Hayes.
Right on.
I met his brother, Hayes Ghost.
You did?
Yeah, his name was Hayes Ghost, not Ghost Train. Hayes Ghost. The train Ghost Hayes. Hey, shout out to everybody out there that be listening. I know y'all know like these dudes is a little fucked up, cuss a lot. I don't know why he cuss so much, that dude. But someone has to do it. Oh man, this is another one of those crystally crappily.
You might pull the cuss job.
Fuck that. Food.
So you gonna start doing.
Who you pulling the ghost jar off for, nigga?
But tell me something, man. I see you got another post. You telling everybody to tune in, that we fired up. I like the post, you know. But tell me, where did you get them MMJ sheets from? It's nice. That's it. It's nice.
I was on a mission for dopeness.
I like them sheets though. But I'll put that on my bed, man. My bed would be killing, flossed. That floss out your bed.
I'm going that way. You come in my room?
Yeah, I gotta find this post. I want to see where these MMJ sheets come from.
Is it on?
It is on.
Woo!
That was ginormous. That makes me jealous. Size envy. Holy cow.
I don't need one that big, so.
It's not what she said. Wow.
Yeah, boy!
That's what it is. Whistle for yeah.
That was delicious. It tastes like mountains. Ghost Train. That came from Medicine Man.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Medicine Man, Denver.
Permission to copy your most excellent band, sir.
Oh, it is.
I like that. Uh-oh, you got a big one coming. Now pull that shit in. Don't be a punk all your life.
Don't be a punk all your life.
You gotta take that stuff and stir it up like some coffee. Stir it up like some coffee. Boom. You know that song they come on to the boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's what the band sounds like. The electric nails going down, y'all can hear it. Get that shit again. Yeah, medication. I hope you suckers that don't got no red card and you voted yes, I hope they tax the shit out of you.
That's the problem, though, is it can't have been those people that would have voted to tax the shit out of themselves.
No, I believe it was.
I think it's all the people out there
I believe they
who are like, I don't smoke cannabis. I don't need it.
What it did, it read about the schools. That's what it read about. So I guess they took it with the fact that we taking this money to pay for schools or whatever, and that's what they did. But I hope you understand that was the most worst mistake that you ever made by doing that.
That's right, because what happened to all the money that was already supposed to go to all the schools from the increased taxes on the medical marijuana and all the revenue from the medical marijuana industry?
Breaking news.
Okay.
Y'all being too serious.
Oh!
I need another piece of wax. This dab is for all the people at the office. They just hit me up on the chat board and said, do a dab for us. So Art over at the Colorado Cannabis Coalition, this dab's for you, baby.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Art.
Round on Art.
Yeah, buddy, here we go. Got me a piece. Mm-hmm. So, they'll drop it.
I was looking at this. They got the study that you put up right here. a study that says daily marijuana use is perfectly healthy.
Yeah, boy.
All right, I smoke daily and I have about 2 decades now. And every time I have ever gone to the doctor during the last 2 decades, I have always been given a clean bill of health. I know a lot of people that use marijuana on a daily basis.
That's how you do
Jay
it.
Smoker probably smokes marijuana every 15 minutes, and if he can, marijuana opponents would always say that daily marijuana use is harmful. However, most studies suggest otherwise.
They know. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I had a girlfriend who convinced me to stop smoking for about a year. You know when I started smoking again?
Yeah.
Right after cancer surgery. Yep, I caught the nasty C word on a hiatus from my sweet mistress Jane, Mary Jane.
Yeah, man. See, that dab was big, baby. Big dabs.
That's right. And that was for all.
That was for all the people in the office.
That's right.
They can't pass the dabber right now. And we got the electric nail going, so you see how fast we dab it up. It ain't no thought.
Yeah.
It's just, do it now.
That was
Do
5
it
dabs.
now.
You want to make it 6 V-Jams?
Yeah.
Do it now.
Make it 6.
He said, do it now. I want dabs now. Do it now. My
I ever
dabs
tell you
now.
I used to work with
Arnold, now.
a German guy, and his 2 favorite things to say were, do it now!
Do it now.
And that doesn't suck too bad.
I like to do it now.
That was the best compliment you got. If you did something right, he was like, that doesn't suck too bad.
See, I like
Here
when
you
you come
go,
in and say,
BJ.
do it now. I'd be like, I'm doing it now. BJs, come get your shit.
Oh.
Join the Breakfast Club and dab one time.
I am.
You know, the Breakfast Bowl, you know, we dab up a lot at 8 in the morning.
And you
And
know,
we go hardcore news, baby. Tomorrow is Friday.
Friday, Friday.
And we'll be bringing the Breakfast Bowl for the first time on Friday mornings.
yo, that's
So
good.
we have
Cool.
Monday and Friday, beginning of the week and end of the week. You know, get the beginning of the week, and then we can really cut you out at the end of the week. Like, let you know what the hell's going down.
And make sure you tune in from 2 to 4
Tune
Hollywood Radio. Right here, the Blunt Radio Hijack. That's right, hijack. We hijack Hollywood Radio for 2 hours a day from 2 to 4 every day. So make sure you tune in.
Also, pick up the Daily Doobie. Pick up the Daily Doobie. We are in this month's Daily Doobie. You can see the entire One Blunt Radio schedule in this month's Daily Doobie. So,
And don't just get it for just the Blunt Radio schedule right
It's
there.
great ads.
It's great. The Daily Doobie. I read the Daily Doobie.
I read the Daily Doobie.
Yes, indeed. And they have some great articles. Like a person put it in plain English, there's no weed porn in the Daily Doobie. So make sure you get the Daily Doobie and check it out.
That's right. And if the Daily Doobie's not in your area, make sure you hit them up and tell them where you want to get it dropped off at so you can get it. Shouts out to Bruce, Citizen J, and all the Daily Doobie staff and team. All right, all
That was
right, all
outstanding.
right. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Green Jeans and Rock Hill.
Yeah.
And on Mondays, like I said, we're going to start. Monday's going to be our Mondays where we start rolling out all of our pre-recorded shows that come from out of other regions. And Miss Green Jeans and In the Garden will be, I don't know what time, I think it's going to be like 2 o'clock, but we'll let you
Oh,
know.
wow. Has she been doing that, or is that brand new?
No, she's been doing it. She has a few episodes, and I have a couple of them already, so we're going to start unleashing the In the Garden with Miss Green Jeans out of Rock Hill.
Or can we do maybe a marathon that day?
What?
Well, we have to get a couple more, but we
Well,
would definitely kick her off. Nice.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Nice. That'd be sweet.
And also on Mondays, we will start dropping more of the classic Blunt Radio shows when it started. So we're going to go back and start dropping them very first shows at Livewire Urban Radio where it all began.
And A16 Biz be right back with you. That's
And
going to be.
we're also going to start dropping the Smoking Grooves and more of the music-related shows that we have. That's DJ Mix shows. So Monday's going to be information and music and marijuana, therapy 101.
That's right.
You will get that on Mondays.
It's
So
Medical
look forward to
Mondays.
that.
Look for
Medical
Mondays.
Mondays going down. You're going to get music and marijuana because medically, music is very soothing, so don't get that twisted.
That's right. Music soothes the savage beast.
Oh.
But today is also a step up for Full Melt Thrash. We have a phone-in interview with Bleach, so we're featuring a lot of
Oh, you got
Bleach's-
my girl that I'll punch you in the nose, I'll break your nose?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta say something to her. I played her yesterday. You didn't notice
Yeah,
that?
no, I was trying hard to bite my tongue because we hadn't lined it up 100% that I'd be able to call him in because
Oh, yeah, you didn't notice
with
I
the
slid
time
it in, huh?
difference, with the
I
time
like that
difference,
song personally.
with the time difference over there, it's going to be about 11 p.m. when we start the show.
Yeah.
So I figured they might be performing because they have been touring pretty well, or in the studio, or
So
who
where
knows
they
what.
at?
You know,
Where they at?
I'm not sure where they're at specifically on the Big Island, but they're
In Hawaii.
No, on
On
the really big island, the
Waikiki?
United Kingdom.
Oh, United Kingdom. Oh, that one.
I'm about to ask her, can we do a song? We need to do a fusion song.
Oh, we got a
I
song.
love your music. I want to break your nose.
We got
too.
a few people out there we
I'm gonna
reach
play her
out to.
today. Now I'm gonna play her today. I'm glad you
Oh
told me
yeah,
that.
we got an hour of their music today.
Yeah, I'm about to play that Break Your Nose, though. That's my song right there. So shout out to Blake.
Phil.
Like, I played it yesterday. I like the song. Like, I like to Break Your Nose. I like the, and I mean, she has a great fusion because when he played the song, it was in, it was like an old and new moment. And he was like comparing it to like a Nirvana feel. That's what he pulled it for that day. So I remembered the song really well. And I played it probably various times throughout since I've had it in the decks because I still liked it. So that was a dope interview. I'm glad you got that. For all y'all out there that haven't heard Bleach, I'm going to let y'all hear him today for sure. Now, especially since they're coming in, I'm going to give you a preview of what I got in deck.
All right.
Right on.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I like that group. People think I don't like rock. I like rock. I cuss everybody out. I keep telling them we toured 2 years with a rock band. You cannot tour 2 years and not like rock. Trust me. It's a lot of drums and horns and guitars.
Yep.
And if you don't like it, you're not the only band when you get to places like I don't know about people in Colorado, but if you know about Denver's real rock scene, when you was coming up, you wanted to play Cricket on the Hill.
Yes.
You remember Cricket on the Hill? Well, I can say in my career, I rocked Cricket on the Hill 5 times with the National Blues Artist Arsenal. I rocked with your boy, I can't remember his name, but it's something Denver. He rocked every Monday night. He's a big tall man. He almost looks like you, but he really was derogatory because he'd come out on the set and he, hey, you faggots, and something. And his set was really raunchy, but he's in the heart of Capitol Hill doing this set.
Right.
And the building's packed every time he comes in. And I got to rock a night with him and throw shots up with this guy. He's a legend in the Colorado rock country era. And I got to rock in there with a lot of bands that's went on, and you look around, either they've mixed up in the other bands or they're still now, but they're way up here now and they're doing really well. Nice. You know what I'm saying? But I got to do that. I don't know about a lot of other hip hoppers in our city, how their fusion goes, but I got to do shit like that. I got to rock Bushwhackers. I got to rock all these ex-saloon and all these odd places where regular hip hoppers didn't get to go to. And trust me, when you do those events, there's 5 to 7 bands, and I'm gonna tell you something else. That's why I ain't the one to set up. I watch these bands put a whole fucking band up.
Right.
In 5 to 10 minutes tops. So anytime you're doing anything less than putting up drums, guitar, and all your percussions and all that.
Right. Because, yeah, every
if it
guitar
takes you
has a
longer than it
monitor
takes the
that's a
band to
huge
set up a
box
whole
and-
band, you guys are doing bad. Because they're running a lot of chords, and you know how it is just to set up just this little thing. Imagine what a band's setting up. They're running some stuff.
But what's the chords are there when they get there?
No, they're not. They're bringing their own chords, Ray. People, the only thing they do is hook into main chords. They still got to hook up their chords to get their stuff going.
I see that they mostly what they do. So if
You know what I'm
play
saying? Like,
a guitar, you plug in your guitar to
You still
your
set up a
wah-wah,
host, and you
then
got
after
to drag
your-
that stuff up there. You got to set it up, and they stuff heavy. So their stuff ain't light like our stuff. They're moving speakers and stuff because most everybody got their own sound around them, and then they plug into the sound because you never know what you're going into. So most bands do that is they have their own stuff, and even you got to carry all your drums up, your keyboards up, guitars up, the foot pedals, all that stuff come in cases, and it's 2, 3, 4 dudes usually doing this.
That's why you take roadies with you to do it.
Yeah, but you got to get money to get roadies. That costs money.
Yeah, he's talking the small bands. He's talking
I'm
about
talking people that was
the drummer is in charge of making sure.
Grimy rock circuit.
The drummer is in charge of making sure the microphones are out of the way. The drum kit gets set up, the microphones are put in place, and it's done in 10 minutes.
And that's an older band. They're seasoned. Dude, they're going around here doing Deadhead music, bruh. That's not a young band.
Yeah,
young bands ain't doing Grateful Dead music. Straight up.
Most of them, though, don't realize how influenced they are by bands like that.
I like them.
Yeah, they're influenced, but you don't just see tribute bands out of young bands. You see
they're doing Green
bands
Day
that may do a few
covers.
They're doing covers mostly in this era right now. But the older people, when they get older, and that band had, like, from what I was saying when we first got there, I think that band really was like 5 different bands of different members all came there and hadn't even did this all.
Because the guy who was playing the guitar in the first set when the lady was singing, that is the guy that does the cooking at the events. He's the chef guy that made the pizza. Well, the guy that you know him, right? Mm-hmm. That's who he was. The one that was playing the guitar, the first one.
I see that. That's why he kept saying something to us too. He kept talking to me, and I kept kind of talking.
He's the guy that makes the pizza at the events with the tie dye shirts.
Yep,
that's him. Yes, it is. And that was a good event too.
Yeah,
I can say this: second set wasn't the most practiced, but still a lot of money in the building. But the first set, I got the building at the best moment. Period. That second set for me, I mean, me opening up the night, perfect, because I caught it before Rob Corey was smoking people.
That second one was also a good chance to get your footage for your videos. So
great chance,
because there was all kinds of room for LBs to move around, basically.
And I got to, you really use the hand mic, and even on some scenes you might not know it on spitting, but he could chop them into spots on videos.
What got me?
What's that?
Was the music sounded so bassy that the equipment was jumping up.
But if you got out there, it sounded good. Just the bass was dropping. It
sounded good outside, man, when you were
smoking. On the stage with us, it was bloom, bloom. The stuff was jumping off the table like this, off the floor like this. Bloom.
You can see the vibe. It was like you know how you see a wave? How you see a wave? That was the kind of wave you saw on the floor.
Like it was an earthquake. And the thing was jumping up like this.
On the stage, and I was just like,
we were just looking up there and still performing. We were just looking at it and amazed.
Yeah, I liked it. Man, on that note, man, let's give him some music.
Okay.
Let's talk about some music, huh? Because, dude, it was a good night. And we'll be right back. Y'all got to get a little bit of music, some more music. You know how we do it.
OSDB Denver.
And I think we are from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. KID, what up, nigga? We in this bitch. Once again. It's new wave shit, nigga. It's cash. Yeah. Bitch, I'm ballin'. You ain't need no it. Money in my pocket, boy, you can't see me flowing. These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city, you can't find me when it's snowing. Bitch, I'm ballin', you ain't need no it. Money in my pocket, boy, you can't see me flowing. These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city, you can't find me when it's snowing. Yeah, riding through the city with my high beams on. Kid cash by the spasm, I'm in the zone. 20 bucks city, yeah, I'm going strong. Pass the bottles, turn up, we putting on. That cat D, I be kid cash. New way, CSC, take y'all to class. I'm a G about mine, that time pass. She want it all, I'm smash. To the pad, I thrash. Niggas hate, they all trash. Hit these niggas, no car crash. Bitch, I'm ballin', money stacks. These niggas better back. keep talking that fuck shit. Exterminate all raps, then watch him kick the bucket like Chris Tucker. Money talks, lame niggas need a walk. Put a price on your head, then I knock you off. Make the call, cause this ain't no game, boy. Y'all niggas Nintendos, half price for a 4/8. Nigga, I need 10 of those. Nigga, I need 10 of those. Y'all know I blow crazy O's. Shawty taking off clothes. I'm thinking it's time to go, cause that big bread, I count it. These niggas ain't bout it. Close the door and one opens. Guess they running out of cap. Bitch, I'm ballin'. You ain't need no money in my pocket, boy. You can't see me flowing. These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city. You can't find me when it's snowing. Bitch, I'm ballin'. You ain't need no money in my pocket, boy. You can't see me flowing.
Never.
These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city. You can't find me when it's snowing.
It's new to you, old to me. You niggas ballin' on a budget. 2 kids that's getting cash. No money like fuck it. Black lie, no nah. That shit I tuck it. Grind more. Got that workout plug it. Real ass niggas to the death of me. New wave, ENT. Running with that society. That's the motherfucking team. Living the dream, ballin' fucking 9 to 5. Getting that cream like Taco Bell. That supreme, extra lettuce, that green. All my niggas ballin'. We good for life. You little niggas still crawling. We the shit. Baby wipes, take a pic, movie flick, triple threat, that crazy life. I don't trust no nigga, hit that interstate, no Ike. You ain't walk around in my town, nigga. Bounty on your head, nigga. Get down or lay down, nigga. Nigga, fuck your feelings. Frowning like a clown, nigga. Nigga, fuck your feelings.
Get down or lay down, nigga. Bitch, I'm ballin'. You ain't need no money in my pocket, boy. You can't see me flowing. These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city. You can't find me when it's snowing. Bitch, I'm ballin'. You ain't need no money in my pocket, boy. You can't see me flowing.
Never.
These niggas can't hate me, but the fans is only growing. I'm in my fucking city. You can't find me when it's snowing.
What's your story? Where did you come from? Where did you get that from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Young winners, big dreams. Let's go.
I'm poppin', we on, she playin' my songs. I prefer to just get the dome or the back shot, cause I like that position. Real young boy with a king intuition, hard like a nigga in prison. Praying so I slip to my Christian. Ride through the city with a sexy young thing, and she part of the committee. Girl, let's get down to the nitty gritty. If you ain't wanna flirt, then cover your titties. Said you wanna boss, want something like Diddy. Ain't making a band, just made 100 grand. Young winners, we got it. Man, you born 90s and you just like me. Baby so cold, baby so cold. Make me wanna tap her shoulder, tell her let's roll to a place so we know we can go. Remember when they didn't even know we can flow? I'm the freshest young kid, most popular. Catch me in your city, I'm popping up. Ain't no such thing as a proper flow, cause you still gon' forget who you used to know. I'm putting on, I'm opening doors, I'm loving my high, touching my lows. Girl, where you wanna get dropped off? We can try this time with the top off. How about this time I get topped off? Excuse my language, that's this Spanglish. Or just how the boy talk cause he famous. Getting too wild, gotta tame it. Saw a strange sight, I should frame it. Just to let you know we ain't on the same shit. I'm popping, we on, she playing my songs. I'm writing my wrongs. It took me so long. I came a far way and I did everything my way. That's progress, my options that took time to process. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. What? Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man. If you don't compromise, then you won't strive. Girl, you ride or die, please don't lie. See, on to the next with it. Didn't realize that she had the best with her. S on my chest, I'm Superman. Flying through the hood, told the homie was good. Know you need a little bit of inspiration. So I told myself I might as well should. Said I might as well should. Yeah, I might as well should. I'm that dude. I wear my heart like a tattoo. My life is art. My nights are long and my rights are strong. Gotta live a little to write this song. Gotta focus to be what I'm on. Got the boots smelling like Burbank cologne. Young winners, we got it. Shaded off in the tropics. Talk to the people like a prophet. Hope my youngers ain't misguided. Make sure you the flyest and work on your timing. Don't be mad you ain't shining. You can spend that time grinding. Ask her about him in the streets, they gon' say it beats. Catch the right place, right time, she gon' freak. We squatted up like we gon' eat. Kept the same thought like you gon' see. She yelling out, that's your CV. With a lot more money than my last CD. A lot of people thought that they had me beat. Today turned this on as an MP3. Like, I'm popping, we on. She playing my songs. I'm righting my wrongs. It took me so long. I came a far way and I did everything my way. That's progress, my options. That took time to process. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. What? Young winners, we got it, man. Young winners, we got it. Young winners, we got it, man.
This right here sound like for real.
Smoking back to back like a train track. We be on the other side where them lanes at. Pulling up in Florence where it's covered snowing. Yeah, it's still Long Beach, but I fucks with Oakland. I tell her bust it open. She tell me no problem. She know I'm really from the hood. I started from the bottom. Bitch can't swim, then she probably drowning. I can't save a hoe, but I can save 1,000. Flip it in the fire, make it 10 feet. I think I'm Kobe Bryant, feel like Yao Ming. Real nigga, I ain't gotta say it. I let my watch talk for me, call it sign language. Niggas pow, they don't catch phase. Chopper, lay 'em down, see the AK. I'm just trying to function while they funkin'. These drinks setting in and your baby mama stunning. Yeezys on the white couch, run the whole gang. Tell your coach, keep his timeouts. Niggas hating on me, fuck boy, let me find out. Shit is on site, on purpose, get off my cloud. Now, I'm something like a G in these streets, you'll see when you ask about me. When you ask about me, never bitch, never snitch, never switch, get rich before I D.I.E. When you ask about me, 100 on the dash, moving fast, whiplash, and the kick so bad. When you ask about me, everything I touch turn gold. If it ain't moving, then I put it on the road. I kept it a buck, guess it's never enough. Niggas want me to fail, hoes want me to fuck. Call me down on my luck, out of town with the schmucks. In the mix with the mob, trying to give me a cut. I ain't talking to tape 'em, we don't talk to the neighbors. Shit is World War III if I'm calling in favors. I'm only the rap guy, man, my niggas is dangerous. Nah, no security, just them niggas I came with. They was talking tough first, now they making arrangements. What's with all the explaining? Randy, Tito, Jermaine, better stay in your lane when I be ballin' Bogarden. I'll be gassing this arson, put your face on the carton. I'm so west with the jargon, I'm the best with the callous. Hard work and the talent, trying to find me a balance. The gang need me so bad, they ain't meeting the challenge. We call it a dress, they callin' it fashion. Fuck it, I'ma do me, my nigga was handling. Tell the kids you can get it, just gotta imagine. Fuck it, I'ma do me, my nigga was handling. Tell the kids you can get it, just gotta imagine. I'm something like a G in these streets, you'll see when you ask about me. When you ask about me. Never bitch, never snitch, never switch, get rich before I D.I.E. When you ask about me. 100 on the dash, moving fast, whiplash, and the chick so bad. When you ask about me. Everything I touch turn gold, if it ain't moving then I put it on the road. When you ask about me.
When you ask about me, when you ask about me. 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 Something like a G in these streets, you'll see, you'll see. I'm something like a G in these streets, you'll see, you'll see. I'm something like a G in these streets, you'll see when you ask about me. Everything I touch turn gold, if it ain't moving then I put it on the road.
OneBR.co. What's good, A1? Snow in the Valley mixtape. It's your boy Sparks. BeyondTheHype.com, SparksRadio.com. Let's get it. You're the Novocaine that flows deep within my veins. The hallucination that drives me insane. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. You're the asphyxiation, the need for that pleasurable sensation. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I'm so far gone off the junk in your trunk. I'm like an alcoholic, you got me love drunk. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. Just like the effects of weed, I'm a hunger junkie. Now spread your legs, baby. All of a sudden got the munchies. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. You got me sprung off your love. I'm so sick. I need you now. I need my fix. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. I'm so far in the clouds, I can tell no lie. You got me so fucked up, I don't ever want to come down off my high. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. You fulfill my every need, my personalized drugstore. You my Walmart of medication and I want more. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. Spaced out, lost in time. My mind is twisted, high, off your love. I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted.
Ladies, John A's Beauty Salon and Designs by Franny, located at 2600 South Parker Road at Havana in Aurora. Specializing in full sew-in hair weaves, hair braiding, and natural growing hair. Ask about our discounts on selected services. 720-275-9364 or 720-473-9496. John A's Beauty Salon. Hair design with you in mind.
Mention One Blunt Radio of Filthy Rich and get 10% off. North Aurora Chiropractic Walk-In Clinic. No appointment needed. Just walk in. Monday through Thursday, 9 to 6. Friday, 9 to 3. Free consultation. 303-341-5353. Auto injuries, family care, acupuncture. Aurora, 25th and Peoria. 2499 Peoria Street, Aurora, Colorado. 80010. That's North Aurora Chiropractic Walk-In Clinic. No appointment needed. Just walk in.
What's up, y'all? We back.
Yes, we are.
It's the Midday Burn.
Fired up.
On OneBluntRadio.com. KSOSDB Denver.
Yes, it is.
Man, so how y'all feel after that good music break right there? So we got to calm y'all down a little bit. Let our dabs wearing. Ain't nothing like working electric mail. It's wonderful when you ain't got to work hard.
Yeah. You ain't got to work hard at all.
And the room is butane free. No
Yes.
butane in the air, so that's dope.
That's always good. Does it usually have butane in the air?
Well, when you just got the torch going as much as we do usually, you know.
You got the electro dabber going on right now.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, beautiful.
You keep it going, and why don't you introduce yourself? Let everybody know who's in the building.
First off, thanks for having me on One Blunt Radio. My name's Cameron vs. Humanity. I own the official comedy company of the 420 community, Sketchy Entertainment. We actually have a show coming up Wednesday at Herman's Hideaway. That's going to be, it's called Tits and Giggles. It's comedy and burlesque intertwined, so you're going to be able to see some funny dudes and some naked chicks. We got...
Ooh, the phone rings for that.
Right.
Ding dong.
And then we got, Hippie Man headlining that show. Most people in Denver that know, local comedy know Hippie Man. He's been on The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. He's done a lot of Comedy Central stuff. We're really excited to have him. And then we're going to be announcing the Broken Edge Stand-Up Comedy History Festival tribute to Richard Pryor. And that's going to be going down last week of February. And that's Sketchy Entertainment in association with Mary Jane Entertainment and AMA, as well as the iBake Lounge.
So you having people perform, different comedians perform?
We're having different comedians perform, and seeing that it's a tribute to Richard Pryor, we have a very, very special guest headliner coming out that we will announce at that show.
Okay.
Right after
Nice.
Hippie Man. And
this is on the 13th. You'll be
on the 13th, we'll be announcing this, and that's a 420 friendly show too. They don't allow blunts. I don't know why, but
where are you having to say?
Herman's Hideaway.
Herman's
Hideaway.
you
But
got an open area that you can smoke in.
for our events, we have special permission to smoke inside.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Or as they like to say, they're not going to call the cops on us.
Oh, no, Herman.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like that too.
Herman's knows what's up. Yeah, but we got that going down. Bring your torches, your rigs, everything like that. If you want to smoke a blunt, Mary Jane Entertainment's going to be in the house with the dad bus. Hopefully I'll see you guys there too.
Yeah, we'll probably come down and post up. We like hanging out for good events, you know.
Well, if we don't have anything planned the 13th already, I'd like to make it on the 13th too.
Yeah, you should definitely come.
What, did you do comedy thing?
13th on Wednesday. Yeah, that's what we're talking
Even
about.
if I have to ditch you.
You're not going to ditch me because I want to go too.
No, the comedy's going to be fun. We also have like rolling a blunt and talking at the same time. We also got Mr. Brad Halton featuring for Hippie Man. He's very, very funny. Denver comic. A lot of people like his jokes because most of his material is about growing up with two dads. So he makes a lot of friends with those jokes. We enjoy him there. We also have Dickie Bill Wagner, who fresh out of jail, coming and doing our show after getting locked up for meeting the wrong cop on an acid trip. So he has a lot of fun jokes about that. We love Dickie Bill. And then we have David Glasspool, who's the infamous blind comedian in Denver that does all the voices that everybody loves so much.
Blind comedian.
Mm-hmm. We also got Banana Cognac coming. They are a reggae band. They're going to be closing the night out after we make the announcement and after Hippie Man and everything. So it's going to be a party, man.
So you sound pretty well connected, especially with the local. But it seems like even the national scene. How long have you been involved pushing comedy in Colorado?
I've only been doing comedy specifically for about a year now. I started doing stand-up comedy, and then my 5 years of production experience and theater experience and everything started to take play. And I just kind of came up out of nowhere. I met Chris Carlton. He kind of showed me how to hone my skills from the musical theater stage to the comedy stage, which is a stage I feel a lot more at home at, you know what I mean, than the musical theater. But coming from Wyoming, that's all there is. But yeah, only about a year. But I've been doing entertainment for coming on 6 years now. I used to do children's theater, like right you know, like along the lines of the Wiggles and stuff like that.
So
like
getting that goofy. Anyway.
Yeah, we went and we just had to go get goofy and entertain a whole bunch of children, and that was a lot of fun. We got to go to Europe.
What was your group name?
My group name now is Sketchy Entertainment.
What was it then?
Pain and Past Productions.
Pain and Past Productions.
Pain and Past Productions. The company started. I didn't start the company. I was just a contractor with them for a short while, but it was really cool. It started in downtown Casper, Wyoming, and they'd get actors to portray, like, you know, old famous people that like founded the town and everything like that. And we'd go to like the graveyard at midnight, go stand over some dude's grave and pretend to be him. That is the creepiest. Can I say fucking on here? Yeah. That's the creepiest fucking role that you will ever fucking play. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, portraying somebody else and then going and standing over their grave pretending to be them. You know what I mean? They're just down there rolling in their grave. Stop mocking me!
It's like the ritual. You know, Harry Houdini, his grave in New York City. People on Halloween night, which is his birthday, people go and, you know, they go to the graveyard and pray and do rituals and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Magicians. You know, saying that he had some type of secret power. They go there and do a ritual.
That reminds me of Juggalos a lot.
What?
It's like,
what are you gonna say?
It's like they'll just go do their ritual.
You know what Juggalos are?
You know, it's
they're insane followers of ICP, or the Insane Clown Posse.
It's
a cult, man.
The Insane Clown Posse is a group.
It's all those clowns.
And a gang.
They got a cult following.
They call them a gang. I wouldn't call them a gang.
They got a cult following. I know about the Insane.
I won't call them a
like
gang.
Violent,
These fucking
like
gangs have some sort of respect
really
matter in there. I ain't got no respect for Juggalos.
I like the Juggalos. Me too.
I like the Juggalos in Denver. Okay. But coming from Casper, it's a whole different story.
Okay.
Like, when I came down to Denver and I realized that, like, smearing shit on the walls and doing meth wasn't, like, an everyday thing for most Juggalos, I started to become a little bit more clown-friendly. So, I like what the Denver, you know, the Juggalos down here are doing, but overall, I'm not a fan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a interesting thought. Who wants to rub shit on the wall?
They claim the same clown posse.
No, they don't do it here.
Not anymore. You guys have evolved Juggalos up here.
Oh,
they're different.
They wearing suit and ties and spreading shit on the wall now.
Yeah, they're wearing suit and ties and spreading shit on the wall.
That's what they do. Right?
No, it's like, I got respect for the Juggalos in Colorado because they've really, you know, like, they've really buckled down compared to, like, you know, what their reputation is and what I've seen, you know, coming from Wyoming. I wish the rest of them would do it. We could all live in a lot better society. Put the meth down, smoke a blunt.
The Juggalos are deep.
Mm-hmm. And guess what?
it's easier to grow weed than make meth. I don't think it's that many ways that you're gonna blow your house up with your weed over.
My favorite female comedian is Kathleen Madigan, and she says the reason that she will never do meth is because she doesn't want to do a drug that combines rednecks and science. I thought
I like that.
Yeah, yeah, I love Kathleen Madigan. She's such an amazing comedian. I mean, a lot of female comedians get written off a lot of times, but she's the only one like that. No matter what comedian you're talking to, there's so much respect there as far as, you know, her joke structure and everything like that. I love Kathleen Madigan. I need to remember to breathe. You guys ever do that? Just forget to fucking breathe while you're talking?
No, because we had to get to this point that we could just talk fluently. You know, sometimes we stutter when we think. So just like right there.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's too much blood in our THC system and we start stumbling over words.
Yeah.
When we think. Hey.
So who else
Big
has
up to
influenced
God
you
Lily
over
that's
time?
on the line right now.
Who's on the line?
God Lily, 44. How you doing, God Lily?
Boy, you can too.
She have a question for us?
No, she just said big up to her.
Oh, what's that? Big up to you. I thought she was on the phone or something.
All right.
Chad Boy, we got two.
We got Al Art, Bio Pandu.
Colorado Cannabis.
That's who he is?
Colorado Cannabis Coalition.
Oh. He said yeah for tits and giggles.
Yeah, tits and giggles.
All right.
Hey, if you go to my Facebook page, Cameron V Humanity, I've got these tickets here that I'm passing out to everybody. You don't need to worry about going to a ticket outlet. You can just grab the coupon off my Facebook page and get the 25% off at the door.
Nice.
And smoke some weed like we're doing right now.
That's
Colorado Cannabis.
Except we're smoking blunts like real
And
recreational
another
smokers.
big up to Miss Michelle
Yeah.
LeMay.
Yes.
Yes,
And-
Michelle got me in here today. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all over waiting by the bus. Can't find you guys.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't know
she
you-
hit us. I was like, Michelle's by the bus. I said,
And then we got Naomi Cedar Canberra. She's on the line too.
Well, hey, you were asking me what like my
Yeah,
inspirations.
what
for
what
comedy
other influences?
I mean, obviously Richard Pryor, George Carlin. You know the list that you hear from every comedian. But I think outside of the comedians that inspire every single comedian because they're the ones that paved the way. You know, I got to say Ron White.
Yeah, he's a funny guy for sure.
I got to go see Ron White back when I was working for Painted Past when I lived in Casper, and it was a hell of a show. I mean, he had all of his jokes that I loved. He had jokes I had never heard before. I mean, it was right when all the Tiger Woods shit was going down.
Okay.
So he had just rolled out all his set for Tiger Woods at the Casper show, and it was awesome. And I had done a lot with, the presidential election, the 08, the year before that, and I had been on Fred Thompson's Entourage, the guy on Law and Order. I got to follow him around while he was in Casper when he was running for president, and he flew in on a private plane. And Ron White does a joke about having a private plane.
Yeah.
So I knew where Ron White was going to be.
That tater salad joke, man.
So yeah, but I knew where Ron White was going to be if, you have the private plane. So I looked at my cousin who I went to the show with. I'm like, you want to meet Ron White? And he's like, why? Do you get VIP passes? I'm like, no. I was like, I just kind of know where he's going to be. I don't know how creepy it's going to be, but it's going to meet Ron White. Fuck it. We're in Casper, Wyoming. So we go there, we wait for a while, and we see a limo pull up, and sure as shit, it's Ron White. Goes through the gates. We go up to the gates, and we just start yelling, Tater! And he turns around, and he, waves at us, and comes and shakes our hands, and, signs an autograph for my mom and everything, and we go inside, and, I didn't smoke weed at this time. I'm honestly a pretty new stoner. I'm just a political activist from hell.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
like
It's
that.
it's like when I smoked weed, it's like, dude, I had the realization that everybody else did. It's like, why is this illegal? And it started, I got off all the narcotics I was on for my back. I quit drinking. And on top of that, like, my anxiety was under control, and it was like, so I started fighting for it hard. I sincerely think that marijuana saved my life.
It made me like choose my path, what the way to go. My mother caught it one time when she gave me some money to go to the store. I went to the store for it, but she gave me some money, and so I bought me a little tray bag, and the tray bag used to get like 7 joints in it. So I put it in my pocket, wrote. She asked for her change, so when I went to give her change, when I pulled out the thing, the weed was in the money. So I tried to temporate it fast and put it in my hand. She grabbed my hand. She said, "Oh, that's what you do with the money I gave you?" I said, "No." She said, and she told me just straight up like this. She said, "If you do that," she said, "I'd rather you do it here, not being out in the street doing that." So,
and like that
was cool.
That's the philosophy I really want to raise my daughter with. But I'm really excited to raise my daughter in Colorado, where, you know, if she wants to party, I know she can party safely. Fucking the cops aren't gonna fuck with her. Her health isn't gonna fuck with her, and she ain't gonna be drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm 22. I'm a young father, so it's like when I see her coming up, I'm just glad that Colorado is making a safer environment for, you know, teenagers. I know it's you know, a 21 and up thing, but, you know, the fact of the matter is teenagers are going to get their hands on it just like they do alcohol.
Right.
I'd much rather they get their hands on weed than alcohol.
But it shows the study that the teen drug use has not grown. All right, that because they made it legal here, that's a fallacy that it has grown. There's nothing like that happening.
But
even less people.
I bet the ratio from teens drinking to teens smoking weed is a hell of a lot higher in Colorado than it is in the rest of the country.
There haven't been
and that's
specific
good.
studies done, but there is all kinds of data that's been compiled. That from Jamaica that list, you know, even the safety, younger, and all that type of thing. But what was the context of your first cannabis experience then? Was it?
Well, I mean, the Ron White thing, I didn't realize that he walked into the Casper airport smoking a blunt. You know what I mean? My first cannabis experience was, like, right, you know, about 4 years ago. My homeboy and I had been hanging out. I had just broken up with my first wife. And I hadn't, you know, I didn't have a problem with weed. I was all for legalization. I was still a strong libertarian. I just didn't smoke it because my wife was against it, and I came from a conservative family and everything like that. It wasn't until just one, all right, I'll give you the story. One really drunken night, I'm sitting there, I'm doing shots of Jägermeister. My friend was more of a smoker than a drinker. He smoked around me, but I didn't smoke cigarettes or weed at this point in time. He's like, "So you know how weed works, right?" And he's like trying to give me the context of it before he's like, "Here, hit this." And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Well, you know, it's like if you just eat weed, it doesn't do anything. It's a natural plant. You got to heat it to activate it. But if you throw it in alcohol, it's the same thing." So we started taking shake from the bottom of his bag, and we're drunk as hell. We're just sprinkling on top of the Jaeger, which did nothing. Absolutely nothing, but it was enough for me to, like, you know, take that next step. You know, at that point, he asked me to hold a cigarette. I had never smoked a cigarette before. I'm sitting there drunk as hell. I start puffing on it. The next day, fucking, you know, he comes over with a beautiful, like, 18-inch bong. It's got a mushroom blown into it. It's completely hand blown. It's got artwork on the top, like, just absolutely beautiful. And he's like, you know, everybody else is smoking. I'm having a shitty day. And he's like, "Do you want to take a hit?" And I'm like, "Is it smoother than a cigarette?" And he's like, "Yes." And he was lying.
Yes, he was.
But, so I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "I'm going to fill it up for you, and then you're just going to clear it out." And I'm like,
and you got the back end.
I'm like, "All right, I can do this." So he fills it up, and he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Make a suction around it with your mouth. And when you hear it starting to bubble, you know you're good." I had never even seen a bong before in real life. I never needed to. People would smoke weed in a different room. I didn't have a problem with it. I just didn't do it. You know what I mean? It just wasn't something I was around. So I was like, okay, I breathe through water. I don't know how this works, but okay. So I'm like expecting, like, does it come up like a straw, whatever? So I get there. I fucking take a rip off it, and I start coughing my fucking lungs out, like on the floor, fucking puking up vomit. I'm like, why did you do that to me? I never want to do that again. Like, you know what I mean? First thing I grabbed was a bottle of Old English to chase it down, which was a bad idea too for somebody who had never actually inhaled a cigarette at that point.
Well,
in
you
time.
say you was at what state you was in at?
Wyoming. And it was just like luck of the draw that we had good chronic. You know what I mean? He knew where to get it.
That sounds like a Brooklyn move, some OE.
Oh, hey, that's
you know
what
what I
drinking per kill too.
But you know what I do with
in my
OE?
refrigerator.
I cook my crabs in OE.
You know, I make OD burgers.
Yeah.
I make a hamburger, but I pour the OD in the pan.
I taste OE. I don't drink it.
Based.
I was just kind of like Malibu's Most Wanted when I lived in Wyoming, you know what I mean? So it's like... it really wasn't that much that I liked Old English, as I was just trying to be black.
Malibu's Most Wanted.
I like Old English now, though. It's like I discovered a taste for it when I was drinking it, but I chased with that, tore up my throat, cried myself to sleep, like... The next day, he's like, I'm sorry about that. That was fucking hilarious. You just earned rite of passage. He's like, he like punched out a pop can for me. He's like, here's a little bit of weed. The first one's free. You know what I mean? He's like, he's like, put it over these holes, light it, and smoke it through the can. He's like, when you're ready. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, whatever. So that night, I was like, give it a shot. There's no harm in trying. I know that it's not addictive. I'm telling people that it needs to be legal anyway at this point in time. I might as well fucking try it. Oh my god, dude.
So you were a rarity.
Raspberry
Usually
diesel.
The people who haven't tried it
Beautiful.
put the propaganda the wrong direction.
No, I did I had put the propaganda the wrong direction for a while. But that was just through like junior high and high school. I mean, I grew up. But I dropped out of high school before I started smoking weed, you know what I mean? So it's like I have the thing where it's like I'm a stoner high school dropout, but it's actually weed that gave me the opportunity to still, make a living, at first illegally, but now it's activism, you know what I mean? I'm not selling it anymore. I'm out trying to make sure other people have the right to sell it and working on building a legitimate business. Until then, comedy's paying the bills just fine.
Yeah,
right on.
So I just think that, I just think it's an important thing, and, I don't want anybody to have to smoke swag for their first time. I got to smoke raspberry diesel shit. So should everybody else.
But there is some good shit out there.
Yeah, I mean,
damn good shit.
Wyoming's lucky because so many people just fucking run shit from Colorado to Wyoming. Dude, it's public access. They bitch about it in the papers all the time.
See, that's what we talk about with the whole AA thing. That's exactly what's going back into full-fledged effect, instead of people going to come out here and buy it at the store and then consume it here and go home.
Well, and that's my problem with AA is I'm glad that it doesn't affect medical marijuana. That's, that was my biggest concern, and it doesn't. They aren't trying to fuck with that.
If you got a card, you better keep your card.
I never planned on giving up my card anyway.
Yeah.
Me either.
Better keep it current. I'm going to keep mine very, very current all the time. Every time.
As far as AA goes, I'm pissed off it passed, but, Colorado residents keep their card. People from out of state, they can come get a quarter ounce and they can bring their money to Colorado and spend it. I mean, I'm going to do everything I can, while I'm working with the 420 rally and Miguel and Larissa and everybody, to get it repealed. But in the meantime...
There's a lot of groups, so maybe I can try and be that hub, because I've been talking with a few people.
Did you see what I posted on your page? That Reverend Baker wrote?
Yeah, and then I contacted Reverend Baker. He put me in contact with a couple other people that he was working with. So yeah, I think.
We're gonna get involved.
And I tried to put something out there on Rob Corey's page. And
did Rob Corey's Facebook just like evaporate? What happened to that?
Yeah, I think it's there.
No, I think he deleted it. I was trying to send him something the other day. I don't know why he deleted it, but
no, he probably. You would normally send him something?
Yeah, I send him shit all the time. I talk to Rob, I got his cell phone number. I just was on his page the other day. I thought
maybe he took a break after the election.
Yeah, it was just after AA that I noticed it came down. Because at first he was saying something on there that there was something fucked up with the election and calling people out, which is something, that needs to be looked into if something was, rigged or something in the election. And then his Facebook was gone, so... I'm kind of more worried about my buddy Rob than anything, you know. So he's a good guy, man.
And he'll stir the pot.
Oh,
stir the pot.
That's why we like him.
When my daughter was born, they filed a case against me because I smelled like weed. And Rob got that shit squashed pro bono before it even ever got anywhere. He called the nurse and told him basically every legal fucking route that he was going to pull him through, and you know, they haven't fucked with me since, so it's been really nice. I got a lot of respect for Rob Corey. He, I mean, that guy could be making, like, honestly, like, that guy could be making so much more money with the type of defense he provides. But he puts so much of it up for free. Like, he truly is a public servant. You know, I really wish more people in the community would recognize that about him, because, I mean, the legal advice I've gotten from him, you know, other people would charge me fucking how much money a minute just to talk to him on the phone, and half of it's bullshit anyway, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It was like, did I just get charged $1,500 for seeing if I wanted to smoke a bowl with my lawyer? It was like, Rob doesn't do that, you know? It was like, but I guess other lawyers don't smoke weed with you either.
Right.
So, I like Rob. If I'm going to be represented by somebody, I want to be represented by somebody that understands my fight.
Yeah.
You know? And Rob understands the fight.
Yeah,
I mean, there's other good attorneys out there. Gabriel Schwartz is another good one. You know, I know Rob's got a whole list of people. Normal's got a whole list of people, but I personally put Rob at the top of the list. I know there's, you know, some people in the community that would disagree with me, but you know, until more lawyers start putting their face and their name on the line out in public, you know, standing out in the middle of, you know, the middle of the street, no bulletproof vest, and the newspapers are saying where this, you know, what they're portraying as a dickhead is going to be. That takes a lot of balls, dude.
It does.
I mean, you know, people that put their neck on the line for the 420 shit like that, like Miguel and Rob and everything like that. I mean, you know, nothing's going on, but I worry about them because I don't feel like they're safe. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit that goes down in Colorado. Colorado is the capital for a lot of the worst shootings in the nation to go down, and you know, the thing last 420 was such a scare. You know, we definitely need to show the respect to the people that are on the front lines trying to make sure our rights are protected.
But you know,
before something happens, because you know, it's like everybody asks me why I won't quit smoking cigarettes. It's like, because I'm getting out there. You know, I want to do what I can for the 420 community. I'm expecting to die from lead, like not expecting to die from tobacco. It really gets shitty when you think about it, but it really is a big fight, and there's a lot of people against us. Now that margin is closing.
And like I always tell them, we know where we're at, because I mean, a lot of people listen to us, and you're on the front line every day, like
One Blunt Radio included. You know
what I'm saying? But we look at it like this, man. We just keep spreading love and peace and fighting the fight, dude. And we can't worry about the rest of it. 'Cause if you do, then you're never gonna you quit. It's times you get nervous. Some days, you know, that's why you always gotta have good contingency plans and safety plans set up with your people, and everybody just always paying attention to the best you can. And I think that's just a good thing to do.
It's just crazy to think about what we're doing right now, because, you know, if you would have asked anybody 10 years ago, we were all a bunch of stoners. Now we're business executives and fucking, you know, political activists and, you know, a respected community in just that short time.
And I always compare it back to Cheech and Chong, though, because to a certain extent, when they founded Normal and all of that stuff, and they were making their money off of their comedy, they were the same thing as what we're trying to be. So on so many levels, we haven't progressed in 40, 50 years, but on so many other levels, we're so far. And yeah, we're happy to joke around and be stupid, but we don't want anybody to think at all that we're lazy or stupid.
There's places we don't want to progress, though. I mean, I know me personally, you know, there is a certain magic about stoners that you just meet them with that I don't want to disappear. I mean, you know, there's groups like MMIG that are, you know, will write down, it's like, what it was something in the language of 64. It's like no fake criminal or no, you know, criminal turned business or anything like that. And it's like, what do you define as a criminal? Do you define a stoner as a criminal? Do you define somebody with marijuana charges as a criminal?
Right.
Well,
Because
I
it's
define the
legal
Department
now.
of Revenue as a criminal right now.
Right. I did. Yeah, they're all crooks. I don't think that's even in question anymore. I mean, what was it? A few months ago, there was a story that came out. It wasn't in the Onion, but it was in a publication similar to the Onion, Fake News, something like that. And it was about the town of Hannah, Wyoming, was going to start implanting RFID chips.
Oh, I don't think that was a fake story, though.
Huh?
I don't think that was a fake story.
It was a fake story.
Was it?
And I didn't think it was a fake story either.
We talked about that.
It's Hannah, Wyoming. Trust me when I tell you that in the story, the mayor was a phony name. Like none of it was real. There weren't people tipping over cop cars or anything. Like fucking and I did. I was with you. I thought it was real too. It's like because so many publications after the Star Tribune picked it up after that, because it was just that one bridge it needed for fake news into accidentally real news for all the other real news coverage to pick it up to figure out it was a hoax. But no, the town is only like 100 people or something like that. And the mayor, the completely different mayor, they didn't even know it was going on until like a week after all the story surfaced. News didn't even get back to them. So they started getting like angry phone calls and shit like that from people out of state, and they're like, "We don't know what we did."
So, could you Google our name, please? Damn, Secretary of State.
Yeah, it's like, can you like realize who the mayor is first before you start taking stories and taking them for granted with something this serious? But it was something that serious, and everybody just took it for granted, like you did, I did. It's like
we did. We talked about it.
We
ripped them.
It was like,
we go back to that story. I would love to I'm gonna try to find that story.
Yeah, it was.
We ripped them a new ass.
Because my first thought was, "Oh fuck, it's happening!" Like shit.
Yeah,
we've been waiting. It's happening. I figured anybody born after the fucking Nixon administration already had them, but fucking, it.
Yes, I was all right.
But if you heard the thing that is real,
baby.
I need to get a scanner.
Is what is it? Virginia is like using their FEMA camps. Did you hear about that?
No, what are they using their FEMA camps for?
They've got some event coming into town, and they're trying to get the homeless people off the streets. And you're gonna want to look this up online, but
we're still waging a war against the poor.
Oh yeah, there's the war against the poor. Yeah, it's just the RFID chip thing that turned out not to be real. The war against the poor is fucking is pretty common knowledge. But from what I've read, and definitely fact check me on this, but is that there was a bill put up to where homeless people, if they were caught on the street doing a variety of different things, that you don't have to be homeless to break those laws, you know what I mean? Like, everything from peeing in public to smoking a cigarette in one place for too long or carrying too many bags or something like that. You'd either go to jail, like you'd have the choice to go to jail or go to the FEMA camp, where you would be free to leave, but you'd have to set up an appointment to leave, and you can only come and go by the shut. It's like, you want to look this shit up online, because if the thing in Wyoming scared you, this is going to scare the fuck out of you.
Better get your crib in the mountains, man, like I told you.
Well, fucking, this is something that Denver really needs to look at, man, because we just fucking passed the urban camping ban.
Yeah.
What's next for Denver? I mean, we're in the boat. I mean, we're in a state that fucking had cops knocking on people's doors and shooting pit bulls on sight. Fucking what? I don't. Especially with Governor Hickenlooper in power, I don't trust our higher ups.
Right. And on that note, y'all, we're gonna go to the breaking track at noon at almost noon 30.
Oh man, we missed it.
And when I come back, I'll be funny and not political. I promise.
Hey, but we're always political, so that you always fit our program into a T just now. So that was dope. And right now,
and we here with Cameron V. Vanity.
Check me out on Facebook, guys. Cameron B. or Facebook.com/Sketchy Entertainment. Facebook.com/Cameron B. Humanity.
bam.
Bam.
Yeah. It's your boy Beezy the Beast.
What you doing? I don't know. What you smoking now? Have you had your wake and bake yet? Have you danced one? Have you filled up your bowl? What about your edible? Have you had a long type of sticky type of substance rolled up in a beautiful type of wrap? Have you vaporized? Do you know what time it is? Do you? Dabbed out in Denver. Live. It's the breaking track at noon. So roll you something up, get ready to get blown, and hear the hottest independent music out here today. Send us your tracks, baby. Breaking track at noon. Fired up, y'all. Let's get stoned on One Blunt Radio.
Yeah. It's your boy Beezy the Beast. Mile high. Let me tell y'all how it used to be. And how it is now. Check it. Bitches jump on the D just like Discovery. After I break them down, they got no chance for recovery. When I touch the mic and spit, this shit is lovely. I'm a fan, I'm on the mic, no David Duchovny. No X-Files, I'll make your ex smile. I'm halfway through to the top and just clock my best mile. My bar catalog is long as the Nile. Lyrics is not a problem, verses I got a pile. If you think you're better than me, you must be in denial. Put me on the stand, I'll testify I'm the best alive. Guilty is the verdict at the trial, I ain't gotta try. Who said I'm a beast, boy? You ain't never lied. Like Honest Abe, I be's honest to the game. Putting in honest work, trying to get some honest fame, trying to get some honest money, and I need an honest dame. But truthfully and honestly, I be's the fucking man. Chillin' on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now, because I'm doing me. Chillin' on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now, because I'm doing me. Before I go get my cake up, I light a fat one and bake up. On my way to work, hope I'm not late, but this 9 to 5 got me ate up, cause I know I'm the greatest. Gotta give thanks to the God above and how we made us. Sick of this job, bitch, fuck sitting up in this office. Bitch, cut me those profits, cause I never spit like a novice. It could be a weak beat, the beast will go in regardless. You think you fly, but like a fly, you was harmless. You boys is trash, but you call yourselves honest. Not to me. Pardon me, but y'all that thing that be farthest. I'm finna really stand out when it's time for the harvest. Just like a rare steak, all Beezy be the rawest. Ripping up every beat, no stops and no pauses. Hold the applauses till they done taking they losses. Honest, I smoke and burn on my chief the bombest. Commander-in-chief, and I don't mean Obama. Chillin' on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now, because I'm doing me. Chillin' on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now, because I'm doing me. Stay a mile high, Denver be my home. Riding down the fat, smoking blunts to the dome. Bumping this shit from Arby's, Denver, ACO 303. The world need to know me, cause now the bottom is lonely. It's lonely down here. I'm a rabid beast, at the mouth I'm foaming. So medication I'm blowing, while it's Rocky Mountain snowing. Now the shit's legal, smoke, so weed I be growing. Do I stay a mile high? You already snowing. Smoking a big fat, rolled up Cahiba, full of that reefer, mind racing like a cheetah. Sitting on a bread couch, cushions made of pita. Eureka! Go on and roll up another bleeder. Thick as fuck like Chipotle burritos. Clam baked the lounge, got it hot like fajitas. Super lemon haze, sipping on a limerita. You could probably catch me on the block puffing that reefer. That's where I'm at. Chilling on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now because I'm doing me. Chilling on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now because I'm doing me. Chilling on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now because I'm doing me. Chilling on the block, that's how it used to be. Little money in my sock, that's how it used to be. Few bitches on my cock, that's how it used to be. But shit's different now because I'm doing me.
Oh, my bad. Too soon. Supposed to be right here, My flavor's greater than Baskin Robbins. Ain't stopping with just vanilla and chocolate with rainbow sprinkles for toppings. Never felt like a rare. Getting out of the office, my prophets are no Muhammad, but these virgins wanna put me like I completed the vomit. Blowing up like a comet, so comments about my uncommon get disregarded like vomit. From college bitches and bodies to models with better bodies. Fucking her from the back, cause your nigga is such a dog. You snooping all in my business. Nosies ain't got a limit. Take credit for my creation. Better pay me the interest. Never penny pitching, this pimping is so addictive. In need of an intervention, like delinquents need detention. Flamingo is how I'm feeling, leg up on my competition. Always thinking ahead, my mission is pole position. Started off chasing dreams, ain't quitting until I get them. Success is my only rhythm, I'm poisoned by all this venom. Watch the snakes in the grass, Judas sat at the table. People you trust the most could turn to you like a drape. Keeping my circle small till we blow up like a volcano. They know, better get that Mako. We bumping like an anchor. Running to that payroll, my pesos. Dip my chips in salsa, make me tango. Interrogate me, but I would never say the Seiko. Only thing you get from me is that I rep the ACO and lay low. Smoothing on 'em. Oh yeah, I'm smoothing on 'em. Smoothing on 'em. Oh yeah, I'm smoothing on 'em. And I'm a raw ass nigga. So bitch, what the fuck you cooking? Huh?
I know I'm not perfect, but I'll still make the decisions that make my life still worth it. Yeah. And sometimes it may hurt, but I know what you see ain't what it's gonna be, cause I know my worth. Yeah.
It's not slick Rick, it's slick LaFleur legendary. Hustle always very. Only took steps that was necessary. Money always come first, but my girl, then she comes secondary. Came for nothing, I'm stunting, Tyler Perry. My cousin, my plug, go cable, got Larry. My nigga whip backwards, call him part of Harry. Smoking blue magic, somehow kush tastes like raspberry. The way I hustle, you can see it's my occupation. Born to be a hustler, read on my birth documentation. Money come to me like it's taking long steps. This paper making came from proper preparation. Stay prepared, pockets never in a hole, that's a caveman. To say I'm a fittest, then for real, nigga, not amazing. And nigga be falling like I was trying to raise a fuck my seeing blood like your first time trying to raise it. My loaf was made out of that Florida Gator. Such a fair, not slick shock. What do I make a shock? Wick they proper, I'm your neighborhood doctor. Smoking like a roster, my eyes same color sauce. Slide through your daughter, nigga, you would thought it was a gotcha.
I know I'm not perfect, but I'll still make the decisions that make my life still worth it. Yeah. And sometimes it may hurt, but I know what you see ain't what it's gonna be, cause I know my worth. Yeah.
Started out with none, now I'm getting
acknowledgement. She put my knob up in the mouth, and then she polished it. I'm deep up in the kitty for an hour, then she call it quits. All politicians are evil, so I say for politics. Must be fat like a pair of lips. I swear to this, extendos or some fatty splits. Using 2 zigzags or some sticks. I really ain't tripping, cause I'm in my bag like Twix. Looking for a few bitches, need me a trio. They all fine like, oh my god, adios mio. I give her spicy meat, she licking on my chorizo. And I'm a Taurus, I'm a Boba, still a lion like a Leo. My flow first rate, man, my shit it be that primo. That torpedo that catch you slipping laid out in your speedo. Bomb ladies I attract, they meddling, I'm Magneto. Cinnamon eyes, skin, mocha cappuccino. Got me feeling like I won a jackpot at the casino. And I'm a 705, big block in an El Camino. Going against me is like slitting your wrist or being emo. Why I'm making all these rappers nauseous like they on chemo.
I know I'm not perfect, but I'll still make the decisions that make my life still worth it. Yeah. And sometimes it may hurt, but I know what you see ain't what it's gonna be, cause I know my worth. Yeah, yeah.
Long hair. You seen Dr. Fish?
I think he's in Casa del Smoke.
Long hair. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. I already have dozens of half-ounce blunts, a couple ounces of wax, and Miss Bongathon packed in my suitcase.
So, Dr. Kush, what are we going to do today?
You know D-Jams? Long hair? What we do every day. Hijack the world.
HollywoodRadio.com
has been hijacked
by One Blunt Radio, the highest show on the planet, every Monday through Friday from 2 to 4. So stay tuned and stay high. SOS. Smoke one, son.
Colorado 2014. Ballot Initiative 3. Prohibit penalties for possession of cannabis. Shall that be an amendment to the Colorado State Constitution directing the judiciary branch of all governing bodies in the state of Colorado to prohibit their courts from imposing any fine or sentence for the possession of cannabis? Yes. Team One Blunt Radio supports and backs Ballot Initiative 3. Stop penalties for the possession of cannabis. Make it right. Put the nail in the coffin. Every dollar goes towards 100,000 signatures, and we need 100,000 signatures to get this on the ballot. Call 303-886-7998. That's 303-886-7998. Or you can go to reliefforpossessions.web.com. That's reliefforpossession.web.com. Put the nail in the coffin and make it right. Initiative 3, 2014. Colorado support.
I just graduated from Cannabis University.
Ooh, a university man.
I learned all about the law.
Oh, you bad boy.
And I learned how to grow my own medicine all in one day.
All day?
I learned other things too.
Cannabis University? Teach me.
Call 303-886-7998 or go to CannabisUniversityInc.com.
And we back, y'all.
Yes, we
It's
are.
the Midday Burn.
Fired up.
That's
Fired
right.
up. There we go.
We got Cameron D. The humanity.
Sometimes I am too.
Yeah. I haven't quite gotten that yet. I'm fucking high.
You high?
I'm high. Are you high?
That's the way you're supposed to be.
We're
up
supposed
in
to
here.
be high.
When you come to Casa del Smoke, we aim to put you on the roof.
Yo, you guys fucked up, man.
Fucked up.
You're a dab, what?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
would
do
you
that.
like
You want
one?
that?
Yeah, I'll do all the dabs in the world.
Hey, man, this is a dad-friendly environment. That's why we got to see how fast it is. Hit that button.
Yeah.
Whole room ready to go.
I
So,
love
y'all, man, hey, so you told us about the comedy events.
Yeah.
And all the favorite people that you worked with and all that. What's one of your favorite sets that you've done that's most memorable to you?
My most memorable set is actually like the first joke I ever sat down and wrote somehow made the cut. Like, I still tell it to this day. It's not as punchy as my other jokes, but it's my longest, or not my longest favorite joke. Do you want me to tell it? Like,
you're welcome to.
It all takes place. I was smoking marijuana in a hotel room in Holdridge, Nebraska, when I got a call from the front desk asking me if my dog had taken a shit in my hotel room. You know, because that's what marijuana smells like in Holdridge, Nebraska.
Yeah.
I took it as a hint. I figured, the cops were probably on their way. Weed is still illegal in Nebraska. So I hit all my pot. And it was cool, and I got a knock at the hotel room door just as I was expecting, and everything was cool because I had all the pot hidden, but there was this one problem. I was still sitting on the hotel bed butt naked eating Cheetos, and I know that if I yell through the door, "I'm naked," it somehow comes through as, "I'm hiding something." So I just decided to answer the door how it was. I'm getting ready to open the door and just smack these cops in the face with a cloud of pot and Newport smoke. When I see this little note slide under the door, I pick it up and I read it, and it says, "Got green for sale. Check yes or no." And I don't know how to answer this. It's like, well, I can't check yes because I have my Fifth Amendment rights. But I can't check no because A, I'm a shitty liar, and B, I have plenty to share. You know what I mean? So I did what any logical human being in this situation would do. I grabbed another slip of paper, I drew a kitty on it, and wrote meow and slid it right back under the door. And a couple minutes later, I get this confused ass call to my hotel room. He's like, "Did you say meow?" I was like, "Well, yeah, dude, you asked me a stupid question. I gave you a stupid answer." He's like, "I'm so sorry about my approach. I really need to get high." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry. I can't help you. I don't smoke weed. Fingers crossed. You know what I mean? But I smoke cigarettes. And like we were talking about earlier in the show, I used to think I was black. So I had a cool menthol over there with his name on it." and he's like, "Well, does that get you high?" And it's like, you know as well as I do, and anybody that smoked a cool menthol cigarette damn well knows that the answer to that question is yes.
Mm-hmm. And I bet you like grape soda too.
Grape soda don't get you high though. I like Keith Cola grape, but yeah,
he's trying to go this way. Right?
He's just trying to go totally racial.
He ain't trying to go this way, right? He's trying to stay. Keep going out.
Yeah, it's like
I'm taking a chicken unless it got butter that it was dipped with flour on it with MMJ.
I love fried chicken. I hate grape soda though. But where was I going before we got lost in race? Oh yeah, I was like, "I got a cool menthol with your name on it." He's like, "Does it get you high?" Yes. So I invite him over. We sit down, or no, I get a knock on the door. I open the door, and there's two dudes standing there, maybe 16, and I'm thinking to myself, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm going straight to hell. But you know what? Fuck it. It's going to be funny. So they come inside. We sit down in a little stoner circle. I light up a cool menthol, and I pass it to the left like it's a joint. Let me tell you, the night would have gone a lot better if I didn't smoke hundreds. It's like these kids are taking the biggest fucking drags off this cigarette they can possibly handle. But if you're wondering where the funny part comes in, is the fact that then when they were holding it in as long as they can just to feel the full effect. You know?
Hell no.
It's like by the end of the night, one of these kids was passed out on the hotel room floor. I'm trying to get his lazy-ass friend to help him, but he's too busy throwing up blood in the hotel room bathroom. And it's usually at this part of the joke that I lose the audience. It's like, you know, they look at me and they're like, "You know, Cameron, it's illegal, in fact immoral, to provide tobacco products to minors." And to that I say, you're right, but it's not illegal or immoral to make up the end of a joke because the real life scenario just wasn't that funny. It's like,
okay.
It's like, you really want to know what happened? I'll tell you. Everything up to the phone call that said, "Did you say meow?" Totally true. Inspired the joke. Actually happened. Afterwards, I said, "Yeah. Meow, 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 motherfucker, you're obviously not speaking my language," hung up the phone, and continued doing the completely legal and moral acts I was doing. Masturbating while Law & Order SVU just happened to be on TV. Because I love Law & Order SVU, don't get me wrong.
I like that too.
It's a great show, but I also love Star Wars. And once,
I
want to see a little bit of a crossover from Star Wars onto Law & Order SVU. I want the Asian guy to get up from doing a rape kit. I want him to look the detective straight in the eyes and say, "There is a crazy amount of midichlorians in this guy's DNA. Dude, your rapist is a Jedi."
You're going to have to get Fifth Dimension.
It's like, wait, no, dude, there's electrical burns all over her back. She got attacked by a Sith Lord. I thought you'd like the Star Wars jokes more.
Yeah.
These are what? What did you just say? These are what?
Saber wounds.
These are saber wounds. But yeah, fucking.
I caught him off guard like, hold up. Did he throw Star Wars on me?
No. I
started watching the episodes, actually. That's how stoned I am today.
I love Star Wars. My wife had never seen Star Wars until like a year ago. I sat her down and we
there's
made sure that
unfortunately
she
a lot of females who are confused by the Star Wars Star Trek thing, and Star Trek's alright. I can watch it, but I definitely have to understand where chicks can be turned off by Star Trek. It is,
but I don't understand where anybody can get turned off by Star Wars.
No.
Like
Star Wars, it always has all the romance crap for the women in there. So.
Yeah.
Star Trek too. I mean Star Wars too.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Star Trek is just too many episodes, too many seasons.
Them guys.
There's too many different groups. You know what I mean?
You don't like that?
No, I don't like the fact that it's so many different groups that they bring like through the timeline.
For Star Trek.
I know the same time with Kirk, he was the first one doing that, going from place to place. But they had other starship captains.
It was too much good booty out there. He had to find it.
Yeah, he had some green, some blue,
green booty, some green alien booty,
some blue, some
3 titties, 4 eyes,
3 titties, 4 eyes.
Yeah, but like the action in Star Trek is usually a lot more like the action in chess than.
I thought it was something.
Yeah, there's no lightsaber fights in Star Trek.
No, they had that fight. You know, the best fight I see
no
on Star Trek was Kirk and Spock when Spock had to mate. He went through that ritual thing and went crazy.
I like the one when the bald guy got shot and became Professor X on Transformers after he got paralyzed. That's how it happened, right?
What? Look, Miss Green says she liked the first Star Trek.
Not Transformers, fucking... What is it? Fucking Wolverine. Transformers Adventures. X-Men. There we go. He got shot by a phaser in Star Trek and became Professor X.
Is that how you...
I'm expecting you to get the nerd humor a lot more.
I get it. No.
I misjudge this guy,
I'm a little serious, right?
It's like,
really?
are we talking wars
I have
right now?
not seen movies in a year.
We're talking space. We're talking space right now.
Out of this dimension.
This is some serious shit, man. Out of this fucking dimension.
That's where we're heading, guys.
Like,
you seen the flying car?
We can laugh about racial tendencies all we want, but don't you fuck around with Star Trek, man. Like,
that's what Miss Green said. She said the first Star Trek is the classic.
Yeah, everything else, so many different ones.
Well, it's like, and
you can't like them all.
Same with the Star Wars movies. It's like, at least they keep them, somewhat different to where the characters at one time wouldn't be able to be the characters in the other time,
Right.
Like, but with Star Wars, I like Star Wars more because they keep it short, sweet, and to the point, Like, Han Solo's Han Solo. Darth Vader's 5 different people, but we're keeping that aside the point.
We need him to live.
We need him to live. No, Disney's coming out with that 7, 8, and 9. I'm like scared and excited.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm
it's
really,
like this is Disney.
Really excited, but I'm not looking forward to Zac Efron in Star Wars.
Well, and weren't they talking about redoing 4, 5, and 6 before doing 7, 8, 9?
Dude,
which is scary too.
There will be a fucking riot.
Right?
Like, yeah, if they redo 4, 5, and 6, I haven't heard that, but like, yeah, fucking March Against Monsanto won't be shit compared to the March Against the remake of 4, 5, and 6.
I'm not too sure how accurate this is, but I think I remember hearing somewhere that 1, 2, and 3 were actually heavily influenced or shot in Disney Studios anyway. Or Lucas.
Well, afterwards, Lucas hooked up with Disney. That is true because there was always that Star Wars ride at Disneyland and everything like that. And they were shot in Disney Studios, but Disney's got some pimp shit, dude. You gotta shoot Star Wars in Disney Studios.
And I remember the greatest thing about that Star Wars ride is I convinced my 5-year-old daughter that we actually went to space on that ride for a brief moment. I don't know if she remembers it. I don't know if she was mad. When
we didn't go to space, Dad. That was bullshit.
Man, no, that was the greatest thing.
I just remember going on the Matterhorn at a young age, and I still have fucking nightmares about that Yeti. I don't know about you, but that and owls. Fuck owls.
Space Mountain was the first roller coaster I ever went on.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember my first roller coaster now that I think about it.
Lakeside, and it's shaky ass wood. It takes you over the water and the wood's going.
Okay, so who's with me? They need to have like a rave night at Lakeside. Like they need to have dubstep.
That would be
and harder drugs than weed. Like and just like go
around
trip our asses off at Lakeside. Like I don't know what else it's good for. It really isn't safe for children.
It's not safe.
Like I know that Latino families have like 10% lower standards, but they're about to lose that too. Like they need to start marketing it to hipster teenagers, man.
Man.
Hipster teenagers.
They're marketing it to companies. And companies are about doing those big corporate get a bunch of tickets for free, come out, spend money. So they have their company corporate picnics there.
I bet they're pissing off their employees.
Yeah, I was like, how
mean,
many employees have these
Elitch's
poor
has
companies
been doing
lost?
that for a while too, and that's a
They're
much
not
better
that-
deal.
They're not free.
They're not free. They don't cater to the Jewish community as
$4.99.
much.
Well, I'm sure somebody's paying for. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
So
Hey, we ain't got
wait
to
a
take
minute.
you nowhere. The company ain't got to take you nowhere, so I'm taking
so
you to
wait a minute.
Lakeside.
Yeah, exactly.
If we said we wanted to have a company day at Lakeside, it costs us nothing to go do that.
You just sell the tickets.
And go buy
$4.99.
Go buy
You
concessions.
sell the tickets and do that. That's what it is.
Just little cheap packages. Yeah.
Who's like, who's
So we'd
anybody?
have to sell $5 tickets to everybody who wanted to go.
Who would pay
$5,
man?
I pay $5 to go to
To
Lakeside.
have fun with all of us, man. And just just take it over for
And
a
just
weekend
that day be 420. Just
a
that
420 day at Lakeside. Come on.
Really?
Do like a pre-bake at Lakeside. Fucking, I bet we could talk them into going 420 friendly.
Yeah,
we could.
for one
That'd be
day.
so
For one
fun.
day?
One day.
One day. We'll do
Oh,
like
yeah.
fucking like the 13th. Do like a pre-bake to 420.
Yeah.
Right before the party starts or after.
Wow.
After party.
What, in April?
Yeah.
That'd be
No,
so
Why
they-
not?
They're not open.
Sketchy Entertainment, One Blunt Radio.
Are
Let's
they
go do
open
it.
now?
Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's
this.
try it.
Let's try it. I'll plant the seed tonight. We'll fucking
Right on.
We'll see what we can do. Ideas, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
you.
go.
That'd be fun because I
That'd be real
know.
fun.
Fuck you, Chris Carlton. I told you I'm taking your ass to Lakeside. Fucking- my comedy partner, I've only lived down here a couple of years, but my homeboy, he's lived down here the entire time, and I can't get nobody to go to Lakeside with me. My wife, my fucking homeboys, fucking...
Well, it's kind of like Casa Bonita. You've been once, and
You don't want to go back.
Yeah. I
Dude.
went once.
But I've been a bunch of times. I'm
Okay.
just tell the truth. I have been a bunch of times.
yeah, you got a bunch of kids.
Yes.
Fuck
Yes.
Casa Bonita. I'm just saying that.
I know a
right
lot
now.
of people that do the free parties and shit. You ain't doing nothing. Shit, you
Go to
down
parties, take the kids with you.
there. And the birthday
I did
parties
that.
are free. So
Mexican food from a can.
Can you guess the first job I got when I moved to Denver?
What was it?
Really?
Yep.
Lakeside.
No.
Oh, you was at Casa Bonita. You were the ape.
No, I didn't.
You were in the
fit.
pirate coat?
I got in that fucking sweaty ass costume one time, and thank God I never had to do it again. No, I only worked at Casa Bonita for a few weeks until fucking like there was a very very bad stage combat incident, and I'm like, I finally asked the manager, I'm like, is anybody here trained in stage combat? I was like, I am. I can help out. Like, I'm. You know what I mean? Like. He's like, no, and we're not going to talk about this again. And I'm like, I quit. So, Casa Bonita sucked massive dick. But the enchiladas, they charge $14.95 for enchiladas for everybody
Now they
else.
do?
Yeah, $14.95 for the enchilada
The
plate.
cheese ones?
No, chicken.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chicken. All you can eat chicken.
Okay.
But
Chicken?
But for that same enchilada
Yeah.
plate, they still charge the fucking employees there like $1
So
for 10 cents worth of food.
Yeah, because I mean, even the chicken's out of a can. They don't do anything but reheat there.
How do you know?
They open
So
the
why do
cheese.
so many people
Have you
recommend
been
it?
down in
Why?
the kitchen there? It's weird.
No,
Do they have all
but
the
I've been
stuff
in
around
enough
the food?
kitchens and seen all
No,
the little cheater methods.
so they're like on
that
ramps
I know
and shit
what-
like that.
if you-
Yeah, it's all out of a can and shit like that.
I was like,
Fucking-
yeah, if I wanted to, I could make a recipe,
I've never been
recipe
there.
without
There's
opening a can of cooked
if you
chicken.
ever have a
zombies.
craving for Casa Bonita enchiladas, there is a little drive-through Mexican restaurant on like I think it's like Parker and yeah, like the Parker and Havana interchange. I think a little bit south of that. Same exact enchiladas.
Really?
To a T. I know what Casa Bonita. I like the food there for some reason. I did not have a problem fucking eating there every day because I
didn't like
like
the
the
food.
enchiladas. I like their food. It's good food.
I never liked
I
their
can't
food.
justify paying $15 for it.
I can justify paying $1 for it when I work
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'll never go. I never even got paid. I paid my taxes at Casa Bonita, and they never even sent me a check. Like they owe me $300, and I just want them to keep it and stare at it for as long as they can. Like, there's a lot of hostility towards Casa Bonita.
I worked when I was 16. I worked at King Supers for a bit, and there was a guy who worked there, and he was one of the managers, and he would do that thing where he would wait until his paycheck was 89 days old, and then go cash it, because at 30 days, King Supers usually would just zero out its balance for the next month. So if he waited 30 days from it, they'd decide that the check wasn't going to be cashed, and they'd re-zero their balance, and they'd count it as cashed out. So then he'd go and take his check out, and it would mess their accounting up for what they did. So
when you work at a grocery store, you just hate everything, though. Like I worked at Safeway for a short time for a reason, and he did it just for the hope of being able to give them NSF fees, because they'd have taken the money out of their checking account. Yeah, dude.
Blah, blah, blah.
Fuck that.
That's hilarious.
No, the job I got after Casa Bonita, after I left them, I started working for a company called U.S. Jesco International. It didn't last because it just wasn't what I was looking for. I was trying to get into acting, and there was a little bit of a misleading Craigslist post. But luckily it wasn't porn. But it was like live infomercials in King Supers and everything like that. So fucking, the King Supers employees absolutely hated us everywhere we went. Like, we didn't sell anything, and they sold, the competitor product in the as seen on TV aisle for $10 less. All the same shit. Right down the aisle. In blue. Instead of red. So I didn't last too long there, but like it was just a nightmare, and I'm like, always had to drive out from Aurora to Lakewood and everything like that. But just like 2 weeks ago, grocery shopping, and over the intercom I hear, "Ladies and gentlemen," and they get my attention. I'm like, fuck, what's going on? In just 15 minutes, we will be rolling out brand new advertising products. And I'm like, fuck, they've invaded my grocery store. So, yeah, that's that story. I can talk forever. You can just tell me to shut up.
You're good. We have about 4 minutes to go.
You mind if I plug some shit?
Plug some shit, baby.
Sure. So we were just talking. Is it official that you guys are going to come to the show?
Yeah, we come.
Yeah. All right. So November 13th, you can. I'll have them all change their cover pictures and everything, so that you don't have to pick up the paper tickets, and you can get the discount by just liking either Sketchy Entertainment, One Blunt Radio, whatever like that on Facebook, and showing it with your smartphone at the door. But this Wednesday, we will be at Herman's Hideaway for Tits and Giggles, Part 3. We're having kind of like a comic book theme just for fun, just for tits and giggles. Haha. You get it? So if you want to dress up like a superhero, there's an excuse to. And the reason we do that is because we have, Chris Carlton and Brad Haltom, David Glasspool, Dickie Bill Wagner, me, Cameron versus Humanity, which sounds like a shitty superhero anyway. But we have a real superhero coming. He's a comedy superhero, and his name is Hippie Man. And he's been everywhere on the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, and he is awesome enough to come do the show with us, and he's just badass. We also have Banana Cognac there. This show is 420 friendly. As Herman's Hideaway likes to say, they're not going to call the cops on us for smoking weed inside their venue. That's just a liability thing. Sketchy Entertainment says, come fucking light it up, dude. No blunts for some reason, but we're going to have One Blunt Radio and Mary Jane Entertainment are going to both be in the house. You can smoke blunts on your buses, right? Yeah, so there will be warm areas to smoke blunts in. Obviously drink specials. Caregivers for Life is going to be there. I want to give them some love, definitely, because they're awesome. They're going to have their full setup, giving out samples of their hemp tears, their hemp tear syrup, their what else is there? Their can of butter. They bring a toaster with them and 20 loaves of bread.
Oh shit.
And everybody gets a quarter piece or a half slice of fucking can of buttered up bread, and it is delicious because it's not just can of butter. They mix some like honey and cinnamon in there too. So it's delicious. And then after you do all that, they fucking top it off with a dab. So they're our main dispensary sponsor for this show. We're really excited to have them. AMA might show up because they're sponsoring the next show, which we'll be announcing at this show, the Broken Edge Comedy Festival. Huge headliner, huge tribute. We're really lucky to have who we have. And then, but come to that November 13th, this next Wednesday. Weed, comedy, titties, beer, fucking
giggles.
Body paint. One Blunt Radio is going to be in the house. We're putting you guys on stage starting at 7:10. You guys are going to kick it off with us and fucking do your radio show, do a live broadcast, and definitely record it so the people at the show can hear it afterwards. And then I definitely want to keep you guys rolling so you can get some post-game interviews with comics. No promises on Hippie Man, but he's usually cool. I just can't speak for him. I can speak for the other fucking comics, so I'll make them fucking come talk to you guys and the other performers and everything like that. We're all really excited to have you guys, even though nobody knows yet. But they'll be stoked. It's something that is just going to be a great, great addition to an already awesome show. So we're really excited to have you. Hopefully we'll have you guys for the festival as well, and that's going to be a 7-day festival that the bus can come to a lot. So, and we'll be up at iBake. Definitely want to have you guys up there when we kick it off Sunday at the iBake Lounge. So,
what is this?
This is the February 28th festival that we're going to be announcing on this show. I also have at Broadway's Tavern, The Art of Chaos. It's an improv-driven show. Matt Need, who used to be on the radio with Uncle Nasty, we're teaming up with him, so it's Sketchy Entertainment. Matt Need presents The Art of Chaos at the Broadway's Tavern. We're going to have the Yes Lab, who's an improv group. We're going to have some musicians there. We're going to have some comedians there. And Matt's got an awesome little thing set up for us, so that's coming on Sunday at Broadway's Tavern. And then, the Broken Edge Comedy Festival and a lot of other cool shit. But, I'm high. Like, I'm fucking baked, dude.
You put a lot of information out there, man. You're doing a lot in the next couple of weeks. You sound like us. I definitely want to see as much as we can. We'll have to see what is all up.
Also, I don't have the date for the Denver Global Marijuana March, but I believe it's in May. I don't have the exact date on me right now, but check Facebook. I'll post it on there. That's going to be huge. It's one of the biggest spectacles to show, how many of us there are, what we're fighting for, and how many are willing to fight. And then also 420 at the Capitol building, or at the Civic Center Park, right in front of the Capitol building. We're going to have a grand old time. Miguel signed me on to co-organize that with him this year. So I'm really excited to be the new Nacho, as they call it, but Miguel's number 2 for this rally. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So definitely we're leaning a lot more towards activism right now. So it's fun. Yeah. We love pissing the man off,
Yeah, right on. Well, we'll have to keep you guys in mind next time we get it something together on the steps ourselves.
Yes. Anything One Blunt Radio needs from Sketchy Entertainment, consider it done.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple more things at the rally. We're going to let the weather kind of come in, but we're definitely going to make some moves. If I3 goes into effect as the March starts, we're going to throw some rallies and help get the word out and start moving around the state for sure.
Mm-hmm. And definitely, I want to throw some love to Weed, Wyoming. Charlie Lake's up there, fighting for rights. He's on probation right now as a result from, fighting, and, definitely all the people with Weed, Wyoming and the Wyoming chapter in Normal, everybody fighting up home. Just as soon as I get shit done down here, I'm gonna be up back fucking fighting the good fight with you guys, because there's still a lot of work to be done in Denver, but for now we should be focusing on some other states too.
Yeah.
So, because there's a lot, you guys remember the days fucking when weed was a drug.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and right now with everything they're doing, the biggest thing I want to compare it to is the casinos and stuff. I can't believe everybody's hasn't thrown that out as a comparison, because reality is that's probably the closest example we've got to that. You know,
Well,
gambling and casinos are legalized in specific areas. So
Yeah.
Because this whole idea of regulating like alcohol, in my opinion, you either need to get rid of the liquor stores then, or you need to really throw a fit about these governments that are getting in the way of cannabis businesses and dispensaries.
I just want to be able to have the rights federally, at least for the states to choose, at the very least. My ideal, you know, I want weed to be sold everywhere. I don't want it to be sold big business. I want it to be, you know, sold like liquor sold out of private liquor stores. I want to keep it small, obviously, but I want it to be able to be sold all around the world. I think it could boost the economy tenfold. I mean, how many people are out of jobs, you know, in the rest of the country and relying on selling weed because they don't want to go on welfare? You know, there's no reason those jobs can't open up legitimately to them.
Right. But yeah, so you went through a big list of things that you had going on, a big list of people that you have involved with you. Anybody you want to give a final shout out to?
Big list. I like that. Got hands all over the city.
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to one of my Facebook buddies who has shown Sketchy Entertainment a lot of love, who is going to be on HBO tonight with Whoopi Goldberg and a whole bunch of other notable people. I've heard a lot of names, but definitely I'm not too sure where. But do your research, find out somewhere on HBO. My homegirl Rain Pryor is going to be kicking off her professional comedy career. And that's the daughter of the greatest comedian ever to walk the fucking earth, Richard Pryor. So yeah, definitely, I want to show a lot of love to her because, you know, just the fact that she's liked the page and is, you know, throwing us positive comments and putting her name on those comments saying Sketchy Entertainment's pretty fucking cool. We really appreciate that, and, you know, love from the national stage is crazy. Love from the heiress of comedy is out of this world. So thank you, Rain, for all the positive support you've been throwing Sketchy.
Right on.
Go to work.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, he put out a whole lot of stuff there. You know, thank you for coming, man.
Dude, thank you for having me.
All right, anytime.
Anytime. And today, I know we have the full lineup, Full Male Thrash.
Yeah.
Mixtape review.
Yo, rock your cock off, right?
Rock your what? Rock your cock off,
man. Even better than you do.
Is it?
I'm just gonna get this guy on stage and get all the fucking crowd hyping before the fucking show. He's like, all right, motherfuckers, we gotta rock your cock off.
Right after
That's all you need to say.
No, the Full Male Thrash is our rock show, and I intentionally picked the slogan to be along the parallels of that. We have a rock out with your hash out.
Oh.
But I said stiffly, rock out with your cock out.
Rock out with your cock out.
Of course, he fucked them up and put them both together.
You're gonna rock your cock or fucking
Oh, man, I know y'all. As we tell you guys, in the stream of things at 8:30, and I already said that.
All right.
And on that note, roll a joint, fill a couple blunts up, and roll him up too.
Go rock your cock off, everybody.
Rock that cock all the way out. Jab about 15 to 20 times, and do something for somebody other than your goddamn self. SOS.
Smoke one, son.
I got it on that one.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning. Lucifer, Lucifer.
Come in the shape, come I'm in the name, little life and iniquity, Lucifer, what them claiming, I say the evil living at the heart of everyone. Sins of the Father, they my pass to the Son, man, I rule. By the Spirit, they gun, them not fear for them brother, what a tribulation. Little penny, little peso, little shilling, little farthing. Bigger heads are hold money while them neighbors are starving. Tribal war become cultural identity. Seconds each other, there's no way the captives can be free. So many people must say wise up and live right now, dealing falsehood, that a blasphemy in Judge's sight. And it's a be right, yeah, I feel what you feed. And they got the Israel and the bounty and put on your plate. Babylon a city street, rise up and educate. It's been too long and then I have no more time left to wait.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, Lucifer, dawn of the morning. Lucifer,
Fire consumed him, judge I doomed him. Waiting on the day of judgment when they slew them. Me know say revelation time. That's when the wicked must pay for them crime. Jah create the earth but never run a fence line. Can't pay the breeze to blow, no the sun if it shine. So tell me really what your money worth. Worry about your wallet when you should've put your treasure first. Material wealth not endear you in Jaja's sight. If Babylon people they bridge and pass me the lighter. And let the man do his job. Pay the people back for the things that were robbed. One day me know that the table have it turned round. Trust in the shepherd lose sheep them for be found. And chase the wicked out to earth. Pay them no mind cause that's all that them worth.